Hey guys, welcome to a brand new video to the channel. So today's Friday, which only means one thing. Today is Marketwatch. So in terms of the updates for this week, we only really have the Halloween event, which has gone down really well, really good event, and the videos on it we did this week went down really well. So thank you guys so much for that, the comments and the likes as well. Been pretty good week for the channel. If you are brand new, please make sure you hit that subscription button and like the video. Again, loads of videos on the channel currently going out, money makers, guides, and all sorts of videos and content going out. So I'd really appreciate it if you are enjoying it to make sure to hit that subscribe button for me. But apart from the Harvest Hollow, that has pretty much been the main sort of content for this week. So let's go to the Grand Exchange and go through the price rises and price falls for this week in Runescape 3. So starting with the price rises, the memory dowser is actually gone up to 455 mil, which is higher than I thought it was. And again, like 455, it's kind of getting to the point where it might be a little bit too expensive. Again, we did videos on the Hypno Wand, and I think the memory dowser is the same thing where yes, it's going to make you GP, but it's also going to retain most of its value. It's never really going to crash massively, so that is important on that side. We have some cosmetics, but also the Mask of the Matriarch. I didn't realize this was tradable, so that's very interesting. Wearing it will make it untradeable. So again, it does take GP out of the game, which again, we kind of like things like that, but I didn't realize it was tradable. So that's made it quite interesting. Like the maze can actually be GP. And again, something else I didn't think was tradable, but understandable, this will be quite a lot because it's pets, it's skins, and also because it's linked to a Halloween event as well, it will be rare. So people like to buy rarer things. It makes them stand out more, makes a pet stand out more. So it makes sense for that to be going. Price, Powerful Ghost Ink, 24k. Ghosty Ink is sort of making a move at the minute. It seems to be very high in price. Again, we'll do a video over that in the next couple of weeks and just do what we normally do with the necromancy items, just price check and see where we are. Because again, like after a year worth, that's probably the strongest ink prices have been in a very long time. Miasma Rune, 1.4k. Again, necromancy runes just bounce up and down. Poya Meat, 1.4k there. Robust Memento, 1.4k. Fire Orbs, 126, and a Zerosian Insignia is just over 9,000 coins. Primal Extract still continuing to go up, 1.7k now. Very worthwhile doing if you are doing the runs. If you're doing bush trees, make sure to be doing things for Primal Extracts as well. Do have a video on the best things for Primal Extract. I'll try and link that in this video as well. Bronze Bars 2.4k, Silver Hawk Feathers 4.8. We have Uncut Topaz at 1.7. Iron Ore 818, Wyvern Bones 5.6. Again, I think we pointed these out a couple of weeks ago. They just got too cheap for how useful and like how spread out they could be used for as well. Uncle Emeralds 727, Vaughan Bombs 37.4k, very expensive, and could almost start to be getting to the point where like making Vaughan Bombs could be profit. I'll actually check that out after this video. Dark Kamika 6.8k, and Iron Ore Box is 7,000 coins each. The Hypno Wand and Sash Brush pieces still trying to find their price, so they will continue to be up in the price rises for a while. Ectoplasm on the way up, 1.9k. Again, going to be doing a video about Ectoplasm over the weekend. Keep an eye out for that. So it'll make you quite a bit of money. Scrimshaw, Energy Gathering, 357k each. Potato Cactus, 1.6k. We have the Chocolate Cake, 5,000 coins each there. Cannonballs bouncing back up, 1.4k. I do think this has had an effect from people not doing as much gates now. Now the buffs are starting to run out. Cannonballs on the way back up. Bottle Dinosaur Royal, 13.1k. We pointed this out at the end of the last double XP. They were going a bit too cheap, and they're such a niche item as well. Like it doesn't take a lot to buy them out. Will probably be the reason Vaughan Bombs are up as well. So Bottle Dinosaur Roars are a big component to that. So check that out. Preparation Bracket 4, 8.4k. Bowstring 781. Ethereum Alloy 5.8k. Chromic Adentine 1.3k for that. We have Bomb Vials 2.5k. Really good money maker if you have very small capital or amount of GP. Buy molten glass, make bomb vials, you'll make quite a lot of profit, and AFK as well. Astral Runes 878 each, Coconuts 8.4k, Hardened Dragon Bones, which I believe are Addy, 13.6, Buckets of Sand 122, Warforged Bronze 7.6k, Grimy Ranar 4,000, Upgraded Bone Blowpipe 3.8 mil. We have the Elder Rune Plate Body plus 5, 3.8 mil there. Blue White Stone Spirit, 307 GP each. Blue Blubber Jellyfish, 12.4. Novitor, 18.6. And the Keys of Crossing, 543k. So as price rises, some big things sort of going up here, and quite a nice variety actually, a bit more like it should be. We have archaeology items, herbs, bones, secondaries, herbal secondaries, cannonballs, Exoplasm, Necromancy inks as well on the way back up, Primal Extract still there. Yeah, a nice diverse sort of way. Obviously the Halloween masks are a very big thing as well, and we'll be getting the other ones, I imagine every couple of days. It will swap off Oceus. Very interesting to see that they're tradable. I didn't realize they were tradable, and that baby pet will probably go extremely high just because of how niche it is. So if you haven't done any of the mazes in the Halloween event, definitely have a look at it, because it's not overly hard, but it does seem to be paying out pretty big. So let's go and have a look at price falls this week. Pretty interested to see where we are, because we've had quite a lot of items being in price falls for a while. So it's interesting to see where we're going to be in terms of this week. So the Soul Surge cosmetic ability is down to 6 mil, Uncut Moonstone 234k. Ashes 1.6k, pretty big drop there, and you kind of had a decent window to make some profit from the Abyss if you were doing that. We have the Sash Brush down to 233.8 mil. Again, like I imagine the price was inflated because people want to do archaeology. It could be a decent buy at that price. If you're going to continue AFK in archaeology, like 230 mil for something which is going to have a pretty decent effect is not a bad price, especially if you're going to AFK sheerly for materials and sub materials. Really good way to make some GP is doing that method. Molten Glass 238, again, one of the easiest ways to make GP is turn this into bomb vials. That is really cheap for Molten Glass. I'm not quite sure why it's gotten that price. In terms of a 6-month graph, it's just absolutely nice, nosedived, and there was 800 GP each in July. Wonder if there's been a change in like a boss drop or a boss mechanic, and it's just coming into the game a lot more. Interested on that one. If you've got any opinions on Molten Glass, make sure to drop that in the comments below. Ghostly Essence, 1,000 coins. Assassin's Walk Override, again being re-released, 330 mil. Used to be one of the most expensive overrides in the game, but again, re-releasing has sort of knocked that a bit. Infernal Ashes, 500 GP each. Primal Stone Spirits down again to 22.9k. Oak Logs, 1,000 coins each. Greater Necroplasm, 375. We have the Fungal Spores from Croesus gone down because the amount of people AFK in that as well. Moonstone Dust, 11.9k. All the sandstones have gone down quite a lot, but it makes sense. Being worth that much, and people with unlimited porters, it was always going to go down anyway. Water Orbs, 181. Ancient Viz, 3,000 coins. Raw Cavefish, 557. The Soul Witch token, 12.7 mil. Ancient Gravel, 1.7k. Blood of Orcus, 13.5. Could be a good time to slowly stock up on Blood of Orcus and Hellfire Metal, because there would have been so much coming into the game. Might be a good time to pick them up if you're looking to make binding contracts in the future. White Marble, 4.1k each. We have Light Amica, 6,000 coins. Raw Sailfish, 6.8k. Dragon Bolts, 437. We have the Hex Hunter Bow going down again at 237.3 mil. Scripture Validinus, 168 mil. The Runic Tuna, 92.6. Reinforced Dragon Bones from the Rune Dragons, 49.9k. Raw Salmon, 341. Myth Grapple, 8.1. Primal Plate Legs, plus 5, 8 mil. And the Roar of Awakening has now made it sub 100 mil. 92.6 mil there for a tier 95. They really messed that one up. A Zamorak Major, 263.8k. Golden Roses down, 1.2 mil for that. Super Energy Bracket 2, 3.4k. Again, check the rest of them. Check like all the other doses, because you might actually make money turning the 2 dose into a 4 dose. Scripture Big, sub 10 mil for the first time in a little while, 9.7 mil there. Dragon Metal, 5.3. U-Logs, 565. The Raw Rocktails, just over 1,000 coins. We have Sparkling Energy, 562. Umbilical Gloves, 2.8 mil. Ward of Subjugation, 911k. Moleclaw, 1.7k. We have Flesh Runes at 811. Powder of Penance, 858k. Fractured Staff of Armor, 1.2 bill. Normal Clay, 1.4k. Super Prayer Renewals, it's 36.8. I did try these when they went really high. They didn't sell, so it kind of makes sense they've gone down. Rune Plate Body plus 5, 170k. Brilliant Energy, 226. Bright Energy, 594. And a Bane Bar or a Calcum, both down. 10.3k for a Bane Bar, which again is quite a good deal. 10.3k seems to be quite cheap for Bane Bar, and Orichalcum Ore down to 2.6. So that's the price falls for this week. Again, stuff sort of dotted around. Again, mage weapons on the way down. Quite a few AFK supplies have obviously been hit by supply from the porters, so that's understandably gone down. And again, things like this are probably why I always suggest, like, if you're going to do a big camp of an item, sell it in like stages, because then you're not sort of selling it at the low when everyone's finished with it as well. So cavefish, sandstone, archaeology materials, blood of orcus, white marble. Also have dragon metal as well, which is expected because of where it came from. Yew logs, rocktails, like loads of skilling supplies, which again people have AFK'd hard have gone down, which was going to be expected with such an event, but archaeology still hasn't been hit as hard as I thought it was. I really thought there'd be some items which went down like considerable just because of the amount which comes to the game. That's Marketwatch this week. Obviously, I think that with the 2 masks and all the other items here, loads of different and variety forms of money makers dotted around in the price rises as well. Really good items on the way up. I do still think, as of last week, that we do have a double XP on the way soon. And yeah, just interested to see where stuff moves in the next couple of weeks. Like, I'm very interested to see the price of Vuln Bombs, because that's a very high price, a price we've not seen in a long while. So unless people are stocking up for like the next PVM boss or whatever, it's very, very surprising for that price. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have, please make sure to leave me a like, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys very soon in the next video.